Welcome back to Pizza Vendor's Academy playthrough of Quest for Glory 1. When last we left our noble hero, he had stumbled upon this lovely lake here, and we had noticed something strange in the distance. So I'm gonna head up north here and... oh gosh, let's try this way. Always run, because otherwise the roar of the waterfall fills your ears and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. Ha! So it's just east of that log, which is a very notable... there's only one of it in the game, in fact.
Now, isn't that adorable?
So let's look around a bit. The water seems to be trying to fly as it leaps from the mountain above.
Poetic.
Can I see? It's not important. The lake is not important. And that looks like a door up there. The door is built into the face of the mountainside. You suspect that the person who lives behind it treasures privacy.
No, why would you think that?
It's a large door. It must open pretty wide. Well, a river plunges for more than 100 feet down the face of the cliff. A doorway has been built into the side of the cliff. Well, let's see if we can get up to that doorway here. I'll try climbing. Scrabble, scrabble, scrabble. The rocks are too slick from the spray of the waterfall for your limited climbing skill.
Try up speed if you're going to do a bunch of climbing.
I'm just going to scrabble here a little. I don't actually expect to be able to get up because my climbing, if you guys remember, well, we'll look at my characters. It's now 11.
Hey, your luck went up!
And also, I need to rest because I'm out of stamina, so I'm gonna do some of that. This 10-minute segment thing is really... in the remake, they made it possible to rest for up to an hour at a time. For as many... 2 hours altogether, which was nice. Let's climb a little bit more. The animation is pretty funny at higher speed, so when we actually undertake to seriously train it, I will turn the speed up, and you guys can be amused, hopefully. Oh hey! Guess who is awesome? That was almost too easy. Almost like climbing a ladder. Really. We go from it's impossible to climb to... well, you know what? I'm going to stand over here. Because I... note that door. Well, I'm just taking a shortcut here because the door swings outward, and I don't want to get knocked down when I've just been wearing myself out. You knock 3 times. Just a minute! Just a minute! Please move away from the door. Who is that? Oh, hello! Go on in! Hello, how are you? Have we met before? I'm Enry the Ermit, that's me. Me father was an hermit and me mother was an hermit, so I come upon my job rightly. Don't have too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know, part of the job description. I like to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. So, what can I do for you? Well, gosh, he's, chatty. I will... you need to get closer to the chair. I will sit down here and ask him some questions. An hermit is one what lives alone, far away from them what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types what don't say much. Me brother Harry hardly says a word in a year. Me sister Hortense hasn't spoken since she was 6. I never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut. Really? Doesn't really seem like that to me. I'm gonna ask about him. I'm Enry the 8th, I is. Me father was an Enry, and his 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 father was an Enry, and everyone was an hermit. Tell me about this cave here. Well, it's dark and damp, and the water roars, so there's not a moment it's quiet. The ceiling drips, and the walls are slimy, and it's always cold. But oh well, says I, it's home. Tell me about this waterfall. Well, seeing that I don't get out much, I don't know much. What?
It's
okay.
right outside!
Okay, this is right outside your door. You really ought to, you really ought to know something about it.
Try spreading the falls instead. See if that does anything.
This is what's called the Flying Falls. I've done some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes.
Porch.
Alright, that was actually more useful. The flying falls, huh? And the water was supposed to be looking like it flew, so I guess it's well named. Alright, let's ask about our standard. Ask about the Baron. Well, seeing that they don't get out much, I don't know much. Okay. Nasty sorts, they is. I sees them sneaking around the woods all the times. Other than the Warlock, I has nothing to do with them. You have something to do with the friggin' Warlock? He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor, he has. I got the giggles just to think of him. He's come by at times to chat. Borrowed the mirror what I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. Oh, you know Erasmus. He's my friend, Ian Fenris. Powerful wizard he is. I hear his house is something to see up north. I don't make it out much, and he's pretty busy, so I don't see him too often. But when we do get together, you can be sure we'll have fun. He loves to play his games, he do. Who's Fenris? And notice here that Erasmus's house is described as being to the north of here. We already knew it was east of town, so kinda doesn't give much information, but Fenris, is Erasmus familiar, or is that the other way around?
You might ask about the mirror that he borrowed from Erasmus.
Good point. Because if he loaned it to the Warlock, and the Warlock
Is working for the
Brigands, that's kind of interesting. And if he borrowed it from Erasmus originally, well, a magic mirror of reflection it was. If you use it, when a nasty spell is cast at you, it was what sent it back at the one what cast it. Do unto others, I says. That. Why would the Brigand Warlock want a magic mirror of reflection?
Especially since I know what is safe for.
Alright, let's ask about
Erasmus.
Baba Yaga. Seeing as I don't get out much, I don't know much. Okay, he doesn't know about that. How about monsters? Seeing as I don't get out much, that's getting kind of boring.
He doesn't get out much. How does he get those candles?
I guess he must make them with
hand wavy stuff.
I actually don't know if there's anything else that I really want to ask him about right now. So I'm going to stand. I'm going to run again. Go ahead, just do it. Okay, I guess I'm already running. And I'll leave for now. Goodbye. If you've ever been needing a place to stay the night and you're in the area, I will be willing to put you up for the night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage. Good to know. So we will climb back down here, feeling a sense of accomplishment here. And I want to see how climbing is at 15 and we can already climb up there. That's cool. So now what time is it? Sunset approaches. I guess I better go get to a safe place to sleep. I can't spend every night at the inn. I could stay with Enry, but
Sorry. I never.
Not really crazy about the idea just yet. I will at some point because one ought to sleep in all the available different places. But I actually feel like going up and spending the night at Arana's Peace now that we know where it is. So I'm going to head up that direction. It is pretty dangerous out in the woods at night. Well, we got caught, so I'm going to engage my special talents here and run away. I'll try that again, shall I?
North.
No. You won't get away if you go north. Down. And at this point, you do have to outrun it because you're almost out of stamina. If you're in a battle, when you run out of stamina, you die.
Yes, horribly, in fact. Alright, we got away from that, and we can now go to Arana's Peace. Thank goodness. And let's see if we can sleep yet. Yep. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers. You awake as the sun begins to rise. So it is now day 3, and this is a good place. I'm going to eat some breakfast here, and then I'm going to stop the video because we are out of time again. So we will eat some fruit because that is good for you.
Must be
Your
hard.
hunger
to
has been totally satisfied. You don't need another piece of fruit.
Must be hard.
Actually, you can go for days on end on just one.
Must be hard
but
to
for
sleep
now-
with that music.
Let's just end the video right here. So long. See you later.